Morning. Lane here. I hope you all are doing well.
Father fish. Father fish. Father fish. One place to go to if you have Vic. Your fish may itch or even flash. So Father Fish is your one-stop cap. Cap it all with an inch of sand. Cap it all with an inch of sand. Raise the temperature with a helping hand. And add some garlic on top of that sand. The heat will go, your plants will grow, and all of your fish will have a happy home. Father Fish, so Father Fish, your one-stop wonder if you keep fish. Starring Sir Father Fish and all his followers on the Father Fish channel. Over to you, Sir Father Fish. Hello, Mary. Mary, try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Instrumental break. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Well, good morning, all. Well, yesterday was not a bust, but everything went out of my head. Traffic was terrible, and I was driving, and the whole thing just kind of freaked me out. And I didn't realize until we got to our third stop and left it that I hadn't done any video. So it was a disaster, but it was productive. And I'll be showing you some of what we found yesterday. One thing in particular I'm excited about. Oh, I know, got snacks. It sticks in my brain as well. I wake up in the morning thinking about it and singing it. Oh, that and Roxanne song. Roxanne song has the same effect on me. It just sticks in my head. We'll be hearing that a little later today during our break. And I'm happy to see Roxanne here this morning. Hope you are better. Hope you are vastly improved, getting some sleep, and doing well. I'm gonna have to take the flower out. It's distracting me. Oh, here's the beast. That's what it came off of. Pretty guys. Pretty guys. All right. So anyway, let me talk about this. It's pretty cool stuff. Much of what goes on in Israel, economically, financially, business-wise, and horticulturally, particularly, is highly creative and really remarkable. There is a product called Prime Oregano. Prime Oregano. It's a fish food. And it's a fish food I'm going to start carrying. Unfortunately, I have to repackage it. It's currently not available for retail sale. It's only available in bulk for fish farmers. So I got it at the co-op. We were at the co-op yesterday. The co-op is a warehouse filled with products for fish farmers, tropical fish farmers, and other fish farmers. They ship all over the country, probably all over the world. They maintain a very large selection of biologicals, because it's important for the farmer to be able to address a problem that's occurring in his pond that may affect a million fish. Now, to support that, the state of Florida, under the university system, has developed and has had in place for many years the Florida Research Laboratory, located in Ruskin, Florida, near where all of the fish farmers are. I'm sorry. I need to get Mary up here. I just missed her. Let me get the link. My apologies, Mary. You got to ask me for these things. Anyway, the research lab works hand in glove with the farmer to determine not just what's going on that's a problem, but also to design protocols for raising fish. So, for example, one of the earliest ones they did was with the clown loach. They developed protocols for being able to spawn and raise clown loaches. So they're now all raised in Florida, or many of them. So anyway, I got this product called Prime Oregano. Let me read it to you. Israeli innovation, specially for you. This product contains a unique natural oregano oil. There she is. Good morning, Mary Page.
Good morning, Father Fish. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
I had to take my flower out. It was distracting me. I should
we loved it.
I should put it on you.
No, it looked pretty on you.
I can't do it. Of course. I'm just explaining about this new fish food I'm going to be carrying that was designed in Israel for fish farmers, and it's remarkable in a number of ways. I'm just going to kind of touch on it. I'll be talking more about it later. I have to repackage it because it's only available in bulk for farmers, and it's not available. It's not packaged by the company for retail, at least not in this country. So I've got a bag of it, and we're going to be repackaging it and making it available. It contains a very high percentage of the active component carvacro, Carvacro, carvacro. It's carvacro is active against fish pathogens such as Aeromonas and Vibrio. The carvacro is able to destroy the membrane of gram-negative pathogen bacteria. Low concentration of oregano has prophylactic effects. The fish is purported to reduce mortality and improve performance. And then they request feedback. So we're going to make some of this available inexpensively. It'll be in 10-letter portions. It'll be about a half a pound for $10. It's a very fine grain food, so it'll be appropriate for tiny fish. And it is 55% protein, so it's a higher protein than any other food around.
Does it have I studied about some oregano at one time, and it was like a specific kind. It was Mediterranean oregano oil that has some like amazing properties to it.
Yeah,
I
it
wonder
does.
if that's what it,
But I would
yeah,
assume since it's in Israel that it is.
yeah.
And it's oregano. It's certainly from the Mediterranean. So yeah, I would assume so.
Oh, that's pretty cool. My
So
sound
that
okay?
yeah, that'll be neat. Everybody up and about this morning.
It's getting close to the weekend.
Glory, really. We're getting close. Not quite close enough. When are you leaving Kentucky?
Oh
You
my
have a
goodness. I'll say Monday again. I've said Monday and Monday and Monday for what? 4 weeks in a
3
row
weeks?
now.
Yeah,
3
3 weeks.
weeks in a row.
Right.
I'm needing my dose of aquarium anti-anxiety depression medicine.
You
I
may
had a little
need to give yourself back.
yeah, that's what we're thinking right now. I do have a car here with me, so
Well,
it's
it's
just
not that bad a drive, really, is it?
with my husband and I, it should be a whole lot better than traveling with the van and the kids. And we got
Yeah,
7
right.
dogs with us.
Oh my God.
And another cat. That cat we're taking home.
Can't, oh, really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you ought to just get on the road this weekend. Get up there and do it. Be done with it.
It's payday this week, so we should be okay.
Well, the other thing is you could get the house ready for them when they come up.
That's
So
what I was thinking.
that would be good too. It would really be helpful, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know she's dreading going back home. I really think she's, the memory, I guess, because we were doing a
Well,
home birth too. So,
yeah, exactly. God, I know. So yeah,
yeah.
if you can get up there and kind of get things straightened out and whatever, I'm sure there are a lot of little things that could be done to
Oh, yeah.
ease the transition for your
It would
daughter.
be nice to it would be nice to go home and clean the house without all the kids there. That would
Yeah,
be a
right.
great thing. Because they're messers. They mess up everything.
Look,
Oh.
Logan's just talking about something went live last night. What's he referring to?
He said he went live last night and had a great turnout.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Congratulations, Logan's. Terrific. Good for you. So the other thing we did yesterday, we did 3 things and then zip back. The second, we didn't even stop to eat, which is sad because there are a lot of really nice restaurants in Tampa, but we did not take advantage of any of them. We were just on the road and rushing here and there, did not stop to do any collecting. Frank was disappointed about that. He had
Oh.
to drive his mother to the St. Pete airport this morning. She's going out to visit daughter in Oklahoma. So he's going to be up collecting where we drove by yesterday. He was saying, there, right there, as we were going down 275, headed for the Skyway Bridge. He said, right there, right there. That's where I want to go, right there. And we just kept going. So the second place we went was Joe Falsey's. So he's a reptile distributor, and we got some wild and crazy animals. I got to show you one. Hold on a sec. Hold on a second here. Let me get this.
Oh, wow. This sounds exciting. Oh, have a good morning, Catfish, Terry. I'll see you around sometime today. Hope everybody's doing good. I got up this morning about 3 o'clock and hit, or 4 o'clock and hit Blake's stream. Let's see who all we've got here. We've got Roxanne here and Lori here, Finn Nipper, Jay Puddle, Poisi, I don't know, Poisawi, I don't know if I said that right. Aquatic Conquest, Chubbs, Logan. I was trying to tell everybody good morning, David. T-Bone, Roger S. Let's see here. Who did I miss? I've missed a few of you. I'm sorry.
Lee's here.
Lee. Yeah, I can't forget Lee. I was trying to save the best for last.
Really.
Owlet Socks, Billy Dog. I got Snacks.
Posiwi, I call it.
Yeah, that's one. Posiwi.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Did I get everybody? I don't think I did, but Rule. Hello, Rule.
Let's
And
see.
Chev.
Psychedelic is teasing
And
us.
Craig. Yeah, and Psychedelic.
Right.
Let's see.
I got Snacks. Aquatic Conquest. Working on new project. Haven't got past the music stage yet. Takes way too
Aquarium
long
Cop.
to compile the music myself, so I'm trying to obtain copy free. Well, we'll be excited about that, won't we?
Oh, yes.
You betcha. So here's my new friend, Mary.
Oh, my goodness. I love it.
Yeah, it's a male veiled chameleon. I got a pair,
Oh, my gosh.
and he'll turn very bright colors.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Amazing. Chubbs is
Absolutely beautiful.
here's Chubbs.
Hey,
Check my
Chubbs.
big father fish.
Oh, he's
Hello.
got a little bit done.
That's the water. The what are the other now? The fat sleeper gobies.
Oh, nice.
Wow. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, here's the big male right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I love them, Chubbs.
Hey, do you catch any gobies? Do you catch any gobies wild?
Yeah, I caught these wild.
Oh,
Wonderful.
wow.
I thought you
Every
might have.
fish,
That's great.
every fish in here is wild. Even all these perch, the Texas blue cichlid right there.
Oh, how nice.
They're all wild. Everything was caught.
Oh, my
out of the
goodness.
mouth.
Very cool. Very cool.
That is cool.
You see
That's
this
very cool.
little perch? He's really coloring up.
Oh, my gosh. They're beautiful, Chubbs.
It's a warmouth, really young warmouth, Texas blue cichlid.
I love the wood.
Yeah, that's all people.
Isn't it?
Is that's your new tank that you just set up, right?
Yeah. This was my Neo Lampelotus short eye tank, and I just reset it up. But all this wood right here, that's all other pieces of the stump that I got in my other tank.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That is, I mean, that is really nice.
From here, that's
Oh,
it comes off of that same stump.
Wow.
Oh,
Check
wow.
this piece out.
Plants look wonderful.
Check this thing out. This big piece of wood.
Yeah.
Flap out the tank.
Oh, well, look at that. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
It's not staying. It's not going to stay in here.
Yeah.
I just put it in here for the shrimp to clean it off, and they're doing a great job. You can see just the babies in here. I got an explosion of formosus in here.
Oh, cool. So you're really pushing local. That's nice.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of them.
Hi,
Actually,
Ro.
Hey,
hey, bro. Yeah,
That is nice, Chubbs.
I got to go to work this morning, so I've got my work clothes on and
That's awesome.
That's all right.
wanted to hang out with y'all first.
That's awesome.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Good
So
to see
glad
you.
to see you.
Hey, Aquarium
Yes.
Cop. Good morning. Catfish Terry. Hi, Catfish Terry.
Hey, Catfish.
Folks,
Oh,
see,
fine.
Yeah.
where are you in the desert? I'm sure there's some fish there. We'll have to
Check
figure it
these out,
out.
bro.
I got something Catfish Terry would like. Check it out.
Yeah, no doubt.
Buddy. What are you looking at, Chubbs?
Check out these gobies, bro.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's
Really,
gorgeous.
really nice. Yeah.
These are those fat sleeper gobies I had outside in that pond.
Huh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they're nice.
Oh, I love them.
Big.
Are
Yeah,
they
they do.
local, wild caught?
Yeah, they're local. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, beautiful.
I love
Yeah.
gobies.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. They're big, too. Hey,
Yeah, they're
Logan.
pretty good. They're about 3.5, 4 inches already.
Oh, wow.
Right. Hi, Logans.
They are big.
Hey, morning.
I actually found
morning.
this guy right here on the floor this morning, almost. I threw him back in the
Oh,
tank,
no.
and he hydrated up and came back to life. They tough little critters.
We're just all at Martin Chubb's native tank here.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have nowhere to put them, and the pond was leaking outside that I had them in, so I just threw them in here. I didn't have nowhere else to put them, so
Well,
not
that's cool.
the intended tank, but they'll be all right for now.
Yeah, you're gonna plan it out.
Yeah, that was the intention with this, is just to plan it out,
Right.
But ain't nothing wrong with having them in there for a little while. I'll clean them ponds up outside and then put them in one of those 40-gallon tubs inside.
Yeah.
But they're pretty for being outside. And like I said, I never fed that pond. That was fed strictly by the wild.
Yeah, right, exactly. Hey,
Mother
Ro.
Nature does it better than we do.
Ro.
Yeah.
Did you see Psychedelics comment to you?
Yeah.
I did not.
What?
What did it say?
She said, ooh, Orange Aquatics makeup looks lovely.
Oh, thank
She's
you.
on point this morning.
Gotta look pretty, right?
Look pretty.
Ro, when you coming down to Florida?
Well, I've got a court date on October the 15th, and hopefully they'll leave me alone after this court date. So after that court date, I won't be eligible for vacation for 90 days. So it'll probably be 90 days before I could come down.
So around January.
Probably.
So where are you working?
McDonald's. Oh,
good for you. Oh, okay. Cool.
Mickey D's. Hey,
Yeah.
McDonald's pays pretty good.
Well,
No joke.
its pay ain't worth a shit, but it works you really hard.
But don't they work you up pretty quickly, though?
Well, they could if you wanted to, but I don't want to manage all those teenagers. No way. No.
You'd have them whipped into shape.
Really?
Yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to get back in shape.
Your troubles.
Yep.
Don't look at Chubb's guppies.
Oh, beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. That's the prettiest colony. It really is.
That looks like some Dumbo ear guppies right there. The blue. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, Ro, congrats on 300.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
All right.
Now we just got to hit 400. I am off.
You'll
on
get
Friday.
there.
I'll be streaming on Fridays.
Okay.
Nobody.
Cool.
I got to get up to 200.
Marco is here. Where's Marco?
Marco here.
Takes a while, but you can do it.
Hey, Marco.
I bounced between the 300 and 280 mark forever. I would lose.
Frustrating.
It's crazy.
I know. I did that. It took me a month to go from 42 to 43.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna hit 5,000 soon.
100. Well, I hope by the first of the year, at the latest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's on the chair. Come here, you.
I love him.
I like that chameleon. I saw it. I was like, oh my God, he got a chameleon.
He's getting some color. His color's coming
He
in.
is beautiful.
Is he a wild
he's so
chameleon?
cool.
Or
He's a veil. It's a male veil chameleon.
Will you sell them or are you going to breed them?
Yeah, I got a female. So, boy, look how quickly his color has changed.
Yeah. Wow, he is pretty.
They had another one that was really, really big. But this one, I liked his vigor and his color. So I chose this one.
What are you going to name him, Lee?
Name, I don't know. I don't name them. I got my cat, whose name is Tom. I got him 14 years. He didn't have a name until he was about 10 years old. And then a friend of mine started calling him Tom.
Yeah.
And you'll see how many guppies they got right here, huh? Well, look.
Yeah.
Look at all them
Look at the
guppies.
guppies.
Right.
They
The rest
won't.
of the thing is
Chubbs,
empty. They
what
all
size
piled
tank
up
is
where I'm at.
That looks like a 55. Or is that a
That's
30?
75.
75.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have hundreds of guppies in there.
Yeah. You see, they all piled up
Psychedelic.
in one corner.
Look at that.
When you look over here, you don't see any.
Right. That's where
They
you
all piled up where I'm at.
They know where you are.
You're like, feed me. Feed
bet.
me.
Yep.
Mm.
Hey, Psychedelic Hippocampus wants to know if the chameleon's hard to take care of, Father Fish.
They're one of
I
the
think-
easiest. They're one of the simplest to take care of. They require very little care. You need to feed them every day, and you really need to mist them. They need to be misted daily because they don't drink.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They don't
now,
drink at all.
well,
I didn't know that.
my rep guy, my herp guy, my reptile guy said if you have splashing water, they'll drink from that. So I guess they drink from rain or something.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
They drink dew off the leaves. They're strictly arboreal, and they tend to stay pretty high in the canopy. They're from Madagascar. And just a beautiful little animal. He's
They're beautiful.
changing color again. Look at that. So cool.
That is awesome.
I'm going to put him back because he's all over the place. He doesn't sit still.
That's
Let's
cool.
see.
There he goes.
Hey.
They're off. Off to the races. Thank you, Chubbs, for that tour. That's really nice.
Yes,
Thirsty.
it is.
Thank you for having me. I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta go get these golden top minnows in.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Chubbs.
Good luck, Joe.
Yes.
See you later. Good luck on your new job, bro. See you, Mary.
Bye.
Okay.
Good job.
Have a great day.
Father Fish, I went to a local fish store here in Port Charlotte. You probably heard of it, Fanatic Aquatics.
Yes.
They have an L14 Pleco for sale.
Ooh.
Oh, really? How much?
I think they want like $75 for it.
Oh, really? Well,
They said since it's
I'll have to
they said
look
it's a movie. It's the Sunshine Pleco.
Sunshine Pleco.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look it up here a minute. See what I can find. L14. Where are we going here?
I was looking for Roger's question. I don't know if you saw that, Father Fish, but
No.
he set up a new dirty tank. Okay. Hi, everyone. I set up a dirty tank, but my fish keep dying. I was doing too many water changes. What should I do? And he said he had, I think 4 or 5. He's got a good sand cap on it, like 4 inches. But he said it is brand new.
New tank. It hasn't had time to cycle yet.
Well, yeah, with a brand new tank, you don't want to put many fish in. Very few. And I only do water changes if it's called for. That was L14, you said?
Yeah.
If he can get some seed and media from a pet store or a friend and kickstart that tank, it would help a lot.
Yeah. Let's see.
But some of those,
So albino rubber. Let's see.
it's weird. They're like the Tropheus, how they look different as when they're juveniles, but once they get big, they're like a pure golden color. It's kind of cool.
Did he say what kind of fish he had in there, Mary?
No, he didn't. Roger, what kind of fish did you have?
All right.
And-
L14, is that what he said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't find an L14 listed. So I don't know what that is.
It's a sunshine pleco.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
We lost him. Where did I just lost my. Does anybody? Oh, look, he's down here on my back. Come here. Yeah, we're gonna. He's like a 3-year-old. We're gonna have
just color again.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
He's pretty.
Man, he's pretty.
yeah.
Oh, Thirsty Rabbit. Thirsty Rabbit just gave you a super chat.
Oh,
Australia 30, whatever that is.
$30.99. Thank you, Thirsty Rabbit.
awesome.
And he says you.
Yeah, he says you, or however he says it. He says it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Yes, I would say. Well, let me put this guy back because he's just being a little too rambunctious here. Excuse me a minute. You girls carry on. I'll be a minute.
Yes, sir. How you doing today, Mary?
I'm doing all right. How about you, Ro? I'm just so glad to see you back.
Yes, I'm never going to leave YouTube. I can't talk today either. I'm never going to leave. I just had to go to work, you know.
I know.
With no one buying fish right now, which is understandable, I wouldn't either, you know, because you kind of have to do something. I could either let it go, which I'm refusing to do, or I'm going to work and, you know, keeping it alive. Sometimes you got to do that to pay the bills. So.
I know the feeling. That's what I've been thinking about. I might have to go back to work somewhere myself. So times are tough.
It is. It is. And this hat's brand new, and I'm trying to, you know, curl it.
You're styling. You look good.
It feels.
You make Wendy's. You make Wendy's look good, girl.
There you go.
Or McDonald's. I said Wendy's. Sorry.
Yeah, McDonald's. They give us these visors, and I've got a hat, but it gets so damn hot in the kitchen, and you can see my. Check that out. You know, I've got gray everywhere. And I'm like, well, at least the hat covered it up. Now I'm going to have to sport it, and I don't give a shit. I'm going to sport it.
You look beautiful. You look beautiful. I was trying to see if I missed anybody else's. Somebody asked about soil from the hardware store. As long as it's organic potting soil, you should be okay. Is there any differences in them, Ro?
Well, you don't want the ones with the, you know, fertilizers. Organic fertilizers is fine, but you can get some that's got synthetic fertilizer in it. You don't want that because it could really wreak havoc. But I've got basically pot manure, basically, is what I've got in mine.
Yeah.
And as long as you have a good cap, you should be fine. And just keep in mind, whatever you use, if that cap's ever breached, you will need a water change.
Yes. That's what I was wondering about Roger when he said that. Oh, did he ever put down what kind of fish he had? Wait a minute. Let me see.
Check it for me because I didn't see it.
Roger, did you tell us what kind of fish you just put in there? And that's another thing. If you use soil, did you use, you know, what Ro's talking about? That was my husband snoring. Hang on. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, don't worry. Mine's louder. My dog and my husband both snore. And the Rhett and the dog both snore. And you can't tell them apart when they snore. They sound exactly alike. It's so funny.
It's like him and this bull terrier. They do lots of other things like each other, too.
Yeah, they say pets are like owners.
Out the other end. I'll be right back.
Let's see. Sunshine, Pleco. Huh. Not finding it on my suppliers list.
Isn't it kind of like a new fish?
Maybe. Could be.
I thought it was the newer Pleco. Maybe that's why it's not on there yet.
The Sunshine. Now, I know the Sunshine.
Like the shirt.
Yeah, I've had those. I can't remember what I paid for them. Let's see if it's listed as Sunshine. Nope. He's got a link, but it wasn't a link. They just posted the name. Well, he's going to buy it. Aquarium cop. Oh, he ran off to buy it. Aquarium.
That's very much.
That's what happened. Let me get a link up.
I've got to run, Father Fish. I wanted to hang out with you for a minute, but I got to get my butt to work. So I started.
Since you first day?
It's the second day. I got home yesterday and I couldn't even walk. I had to just lay on the couch for a while until I recuperated. But I can't go slow in that kitchen. There's other people that go slow and it drives me nuts. I just have to go. So
it'll make you stronger. Good luck.
That's right. That's right. Thanks, Father Fish. Love you. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.
Here's Logan's. There he is.
No, not buying the L14 Pleco. I don't got the money for it. It's kind of expensive.
Sunshine. I've seen Sunshines available. I haven't really looked at the price because they're all expensive.
Yeah, they also had a vampire Pleco too.
Yeah, the vampires. I've got some vampires here. How much were their vampires?
I think they wanted an off the. I wouldn't buy it because it was like an off the wall price. I think it was like 114 or something like that.
Really?
But it was good.
Vampires. Yeah, I do them for about 50.
Yeah, but I was like, dang.
That's a lot of money. I don't know. Sunshine. I don't know where they got it. They should have gotten it from same supplier I get stuff from. I don't know. They may have had it a while. It's not in this week.
But it's a cool looking fish when it gets older.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty fish. What's funny is, did you say you had a link to it?
No, it's at Fanatic Aquatics. They're selling it there.
Oh, they had a picture of it online?
No, it's at their store. I was at their store yesterday picking up some.
Right, but you did not find a link for it.
No.
Because I'm not finding an L14 anywhere. So I'm just kind of curious. There's let me get the search back up.
Yep, the Sunshine Fish link. Aquatic Conquest posted a video, but of the juveniles.
Bristol nose is L144, and rubber pleco is 146. Let's see. Let's do catfish.
L014. I got snacks posted.
Oh, L014?
Yeah.
Let me try that.
It's a beautiful fish.
Yes.
I just never seen a pleco like that before. But thanks to your advice, the angelfish fry have been doing phenomenal.
Oh, terrific. How old are they now?
I had 3 that survived from the first batch because I'm, a rookie, but in the next cluster that they laid, I have like probably 50 or 60 angelfish fry.
Right.
So,
I got a really good picture of it here. Let me see if I can get this come up without knocking us off the screen, which it might do anyway.
oh, that's it as a juvenile. Yeah, that's it as a juvenile.
Oh wow, that's gorgeous.
So how's you're saying the one they have is bigger?
No, the one they have is about that size.
Oh, okay.
But the adults, they get up to like, I think he said like 12, between 12 and 16 inches.
14, is that right? Yeah, it's pretty fish.
That's
And
beautiful.
when they get adult color, they're pure gold.
Oh
With-
wow,
Pretty fish.
wow.
I was like,
Oh
Well, I knocked myself out again. I'll be back in a minute. Y'all hang in.
I looked it up yesterday, and I found a picture of an adult, and I'm going to see if Father Fish thinks it's okay.
it's really pretty, Logan's. Or Logan, I said Logan's.
Yeah, everyone, even Catfish Terry sometimes says Logan's.
I was trying to see. I saw what Roger did. I was like I said. I was out of the room. Did he see what Roger's fish were that he said he was losing? Well, now I've
I
lost
haven't
it
seen
again.
that yet.
Yeah, I
Hold
think
on,
he's just doing too much.
Okay.
He said he's doing a lot of water changes, so he's probably poisoning them by not getting the chlorine out, or if
Something.
his water is chloramine, he could be loading it up with ammonia.
Yeah, they started treating Port Charlotte instead of with just chlorine. They started treating it with chloramine.
Oh, is that right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said he had five Danios and 6 Corys and a 20 breeder is what it was.
Well, need to stop changing water. Only reason to change water is if the parameters are badly off. So if you
I got a picture of an
I'm sorry.
I got a picture of an adult pulled up on Google. Is it cool if I share, Father Fish?
No, go right ahead.
All right. Chrome tab.
Where did Lee go? Where's Lee?
Pleco.
Eating pizza, I think.
Right there.
Oh,
is when
well,
it's an
fine.
adult. That's it when it's an adult.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Pretty
Wow,
cool
that's
looking
an
fish.
impressive fish. Yes, it is. It's just amazing how many different plecos there are. You know, I watched that. We've talked about it before, but that predatory fins, and he's always getting all kind of wild plecos in.
You know, there's some really interesting research that's being done on plecos, on the varieties and species in the Amazon by collectors. And they've discovered that different species of pleco will inhabit a fallen tree trunk with certain species of cichlids like discus. And you'll get one color morph of discus with one specific species of plecostomus in the same hole. And as you move to other places, you'll find that same kind of variation. So a different color discus with a different species of L series pleco. It's really neat, interesting stuff.
It is. Let's see.
Oh yes, Father Fish. I meant to ask you something because I'm planning on getting rid of my silver dollars so I can turn the 125 into a planted tank.
Yes.
But I don't know what to do with the silver dollars. Do you want them?
Pizza now.
Yeah, sure. You want to bring them up? I've got a bunch of them here. I've got some in planted tanks. I've got some in non-planted tanks.
Well, they're good size. They're like this.
Yeah, I've got some that size. We'll just add them to the colony.
I got 2 males and 3 females.
Okay. We'll take them. Hi, Betsy. We've got some new friends today.
I see a sulcata.
There's I got 2 more of the little
Side necks?
side necks. We have look in the the frog case. We've got a pair of veiled chameleons, big ones.
Wow.
Yeah, and
We're
we got
going to have a tour.
Yeah, we need to do a tour. Got a bunch more turtles in.
Fabulous.
Mostly, well, there are two little snapping turtles and a bunch of mat turtles.
And they're in here or they're in
They're
the
back
tank?
there. I put them in the big tank
Perfect.
with the others.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah.
You know what's really embarrassing for me to say? I've always struggled keeping plecos, especially, I don't know why, but I always struggle keeping plecos. But this common pleco I have in my 125, I've had him for like 3 or 4 months, and he's fat, happy, and healthy. Don't know why. Always used to struggle keeping plecos.
I used to until I figured out to feed them vegetables. I didn't know all that.
He wouldn't mind
turned
getting
the corner.
the striker spotteds, the silver dollars.
Oh, very good. So you've turned a corner.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think it's just people didn't have a big enough tank.
Betsy's looking for. Did you see him? Yeah. There are 2. There's a male and a female in there. Betsy's looking for the lizards.
And the Tropheus is already starting to change colors for the adult coloration.
Oh, good.
I noticed it last night when the light was off, and I'm like, huh. Or not when the light was off and the light was blue before it shut off. I was like, he's starting to get his adult coloration in.
Fish and Tank Dicks. Good morning, Fish and Tank Dicks. Dan Floros. Catch him on the fly, he says. Psychedelic said she'd pay $75 for that. Yeah, that's not a bad price. It's a good retail price. Fish's Fire says I got snacks. Very cool. Yeah, it is. Nice fish. Just going back here a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just. Let's see.
Dan's in the house. Hi, Dan.
Psychedelic says she can keep a common pleco with no issues, but bristle nose and rubber lip never survive.
Really?
Yeah, I noticed that rubber lips are also, like rubber lips and like bristle nose and the clown plecos and the zebra plecos are good if you have, a smaller aquarium. I noticed, like, not too small, but you know what I'm saying, like a, 40-gallon breeder and under to like a 20, between 20 and 40. But like the common plecos get so large, and so do the sunshine plecos, the sailfin plecos. They get so large. So.
And you really need driftwood.
Yeah.
It's really critical. It's for many of them, it's a basic part of their diet. And if you don't, they'll just starve.
I think that's why
Nathan says, I bought my girlfriend a 5-gallon, but the water keeps getting brown every day. I have a 1/4 of an inch of dirt and 1.5 inches of sand.
Oh, yeah.
Need to add more sand. Yep. Add more sand. Keep adding.
There you go.
the sand bill.
Keep adding sand. Add sand until the water stops turning brown.
Exactly.
Chalawood. I don't think that's going to work as well. You need something that will that the fish can scrape and eat. Softwood works really well. I do like that. That big trunk I have in the black water tank is softwood. I think it's actually pine, and it is broken down, but it's been maintaining a colony excuse me, of Plecos in there for a couple of years.
See, GRV says he had a friend has an adult L14. He paid $1,000 for years ago.
What?
Little
Wow.
baby, absolutely stunning.
Wow. Wow.
Because they're a rare exotic Pleco.
Let's
Amazing.
see. T-Bone said he was doing a 25% water change every week. Is that too much?
Oh, you should only, well, it depends on how your tank is set up. If you've got a deep sand bed or a deep substrate, then you only need to do water changes when there's a significant change in water conditions, such as a pH drop or such as an ammonia spike or a significant increase in nitrites. If it's called for, if the water is suddenly becomes very cloudy, if there's a reason to do it. If there's no reason to do it, then there's no reason to do it. Now, if you do not have a deep sand bed or a deep substrate, and if you're simply maintaining fish like in a bear tank or with a very shallow substrate, then you may need to do regular water changes in order to be able to maintain stable water conditions. Because without that deep substrate, the water conditions can change dramatically in a matter of days. So it depends on how your tank is set up. It's just one more reason why we strongly encourage deep substrates.
Oh yeah, Father Fish. Remember what you said? Add a little bit of the tank water from the established 125 to my 20 gallon.
Yes.
It actually cleared up a lot.
Yeah.
So how often could I do that? Because it's not completely clear yet, but it's clear enough where I can see the back of the tank again.
Well, you can do it again. It's likely not going to make that much difference, but it certainly doesn't hurt anything. Mary Page is holding up our Father Fish mug.
I'm gonna get one.
Well, come on up. We have Father Fish
And then
mug.
you saw the shirt a minute ago.
Oh yeah, let's get the shirt. There, Alex.
I don't have it on.
The shirt for us.
Father Fish Show.
Alex is also working on a design for this shirt.
This one's just some fan art, but it's still pretty cute.
That is.
We got
cute.
the concept down.
Yeah.
Right. So the
I like it.
The mug is available on PayPal for $25. That covers shipping. So it's total cost. If you are out of the country, it's going to cost $20 to $25 to ship it. So if you could add a little extra to help us cover shipping to Canada or Australia or Europe or other parts of the world outside the
Yeah, we do.
U.S.
Oh, sorry, Dan Flores. He said get a bobble doll. We definitely need a bobblehead, Father Fish.
Father Fish bobblehead.
Bobble doll. There you
Absolutely.
go. I guess we can do that, couldn't we?
Oh, there's
Buddy.
Misfits Reptiles. I don't think they got to see the chameleon.
Oh no. Oh, I have to go back and get him. Where's he? Where'd he
Just
go?
Let's see. Just came in. Just
Aquatic Conquest.
right close to the bottom. Oh, against
Yeah,
the
how
flow.
much
Good morning,
sand have
against
you
the
got
flow.
in there, Logans?
Huh?
How deep's your sand in that tank, the 20?
About 2.5.
On top of the dirt or just
On top of the gravel.
on top of gravel?
Yeah.
You could add a little more, see if it helps. Somebody said $500 to Oz. I don't know what that related. Probably
For the
shipping.
mug.
That or was it about that Pleco?
Oh yeah, that Pleco.
Might have been. Let's
see.
Australia $500 for shipping. Dan says. No, he's talking
Oh,
about
for shipping.
yeah. Funny, probably. I did a mug to Canada, not by USPS, but by FedEx. It was $34 to ship a tiny little mug to Canada. I shipped a
Wow.
big box to Lee in England. Postal service cost $24. So I don't ship FedEx anymore. That was
Well, to ship down here wouldn't be too much. I'm only like 20 minutes away.
It'd go across the state or across the
It'll
nation
take
before it got to you.
a week to get there.
Yeah.
I tell you, the postal service used to be if I shipped ground in the state of Florida, it got there the next day. That was
Yeah.
routine. Now you ship ground in the state of Florida, it's 5 days.
Yeah.
And it takes 5 days. They used to be able to ship priority anywhere in the country. Priority guaranteed 48 hours. Now they guarantee 4 days or 3 days. It's the service has just really gone down the tubes, and I found consistently when I ship priority 3 days, it takes 4 and 5 days to get there. So far it's working out okay with live fish, but man, it's a struggle packing fish to last for a week in a bag. It really is a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to ship in the winter. It'll be ridiculous. The longest heat packs will go for is 2 days.
Yeah. Especially since we're getting into the fall and winter season.
Exactly. Yeah, anything in New England, anything like out west, it's just not going to survive.
So that's why you need a heat pack. Like, that's why I would use a heat. Like me, if I start, because I got to ship angelfish to Ian.
Yeah, the problem is you can buy 24-hour heat packs or 48-hour heat packs. There's nothing that lasts longer than that. And shipping is minimum 72 hours, unless you're shipping overnight. And that's through the roof expensive. I mean, it's like $100 to ship a mug overnight to California. It's insane. You know, it just, I don't know what's happened. COVID has changed the world, I'm afraid.
See, I would ship. All right, Aqua Conquest asks, I wonder, Father Fish, are plecos worldwide or only one continent?
They're only in South America.
And they're invasive to Florida.
And certain species are.
Commons.
None of the L series are invasive in Florida. Nobody's been willing to turn them loose yet.
No, the common plecos are invasive, though.
Yeah, the big ones, and those actually represent a half a dozen different species that were deliberately released in Florida 50 years ago in order to create a breeding population so that they did not have to import them. And that's worked amazingly well. They're collected in the wild. The egg masses, looks like a grapefruit, are collected in the wild by the millions every year and put in farmers' ponds to hatch out. Within a month, they're shipping them out all over the country.
See,
Vince the Flu says he thinks there is a 72-hour heat pack. Could be. I'll have to look into it.
like, I asked for like when I'm shipping the angelfish, they just pay for shipping because it was a giveaway. So,
Right.
but
I got Snacks 13 asks, how much do you think the new fish food will cost per ounce?
Yep.
I'm going to sell it for 8 ounces, half a pound. I'm going to sell it for $10.
oh yes, I do.
Half a pound will be that'll be a good supply. That'll be a lot.
I do got to get some more decapsulated brine shrimp eggs from you.
Hatching or non-hatching?
Then the one you told me to feed the angelfish fry.
The non-hatching, the dry ones.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've got that. I need to order
Bye,
some more.
Nathan.
Aquatic,
Nathan said he had to said he had to get out, so he said he
Bye,
had to go
Nathan.
train.
All right, we're gonna take a little break here, boys and girls.
Oh,
Let's play a few tunes here, shall we?
So I can get
hello.
more coffee.
Yes, fanciest Tom. Hello.
Fancy as Tom, is that right?
I figured you'd like that name.
It's funny. Okay.
Father
What
Fish,
are
I
we
got a
gonna do?
question.
We're gonna do the girls. Yes.
How big is the biggest ball of shark you've seen? About 12 inches?
I guess, yeah.
Because I
I
got
had
two of them here.
I had some here that were about 10 inches. Had a colony up for a while.
Bye, Craig. Craig Broderick is leaving. Have a good day.
Bye, Craig. Oh,
Man,
hello.
he's got some.
No, he may
He's
not
got
be.
some pretty severums.
When he said, hey, Craig saying good day.
Good
So,
day,
Oh,
Craig.
I'm sorry.
greeting.
He's greeting people. Sorry, I thought he was saying good day. See you later. Hey, he's got some cool fish too. He's got a really pretty Severum tank.
Who? Craig?
Craig. I've been trying to go to all of our members and people that are in the chat, and I've been trying to watch videos. And man, we've got some. Well, Aquatic Conquest. He's been putting a lot of them in the video. We've really got some super talented, beautiful fish keepers here. Just
Oh,
very
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, Aquatic Conquest has been able to feature a lot of that. So,
Yes, and
if
that's
you
really
have not
cool.
yet done so, send a clip of your tanks to Aquatic Conquest, and he'll be happy to incorporate them into his monthly video of all of the Father Fish Shoal fish keepers. Let's
Yes.
play. Let's play a few tunes here.
Found my way. I found my way to Father Fish. He comes on in the morning every day. Add some soil, cap it with sand, then add plants. He will help you do it the right way. Add some fish, then walk away. Feed them high quality food. Thy food is best. Keep it dirted, keep it all natural. I found my way back to Father Fish. Bye, y'all. When I find myself in times of tank trouble, Father Fish, he comforts me. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my time of darkness, He is streaming right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Atom sand and let it be. Father's words of
Good morning,
wisdom,
Father Fish.
let it be. When all the broken-hearted fishes living in the tank agree, there is an answer, let it be. For though it may be cloudy, there is still a chance that they can see. There is an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Atom sand and let it be. There is an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Atom sand and let it be. Father's words of wisdom, let it be.
Very nice. Thank you, Roxanne. What do we have here? Oh, that's
I
lovely.
put him in his own.
Good. Betsy just put together a little
Okay.
guide, a keep for our sulcata.
Oh,
This is our new
cicada.
baby sulcata.
Oh, look at it. Oh my gosh, I want all the turtles.
They get 150 pounds. Thank you,
Yes,
Betsy.
You're welcome.
our local fish store here has one in the bottom of an iguana enclosure,
All right.
and I think it needs some. It's nice, but I think it needs some sun. It doesn't really have a lot of light in there for it. But
Yeah, they do need light.
Fanciest Tom, is it a problem if my plants are growing too well? They're starting to close in on the fish's swimming space.
I saw that. That's interesting.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's a rule about that. And the rule is very simple. The rule is the more plants you have, the more fish you can have.
Good
The
question.
swimming spaces for fish are between the plants. So unless you've got a fish that's 6 inches long, they're not going to have any trouble swimming between the plants, and they will be happier for it. So it's not an issue. You do not need a big open space for small fish. Now you do for big fish, but you don't need it for small fish. Most community fish will do just fine if the tank is thick with plants. In fact, they'll do better because they'll be able to find more food. They'll be more sheltered. They'll feel more secure. It'll just be a better situation for them. Somebody else asked the question about, a Rule Britannia. Is dirting a tank recommended for
Yep.
beginners? And the answer
Good. That
is
was the next
yes,
one.
absolutely. When I have first time fish keepers, first fish tank come into my store, I set them up with a dirted tank. It is the simplest, most trouble free, easiest to maintain tank you can possibly set up, especially for a beginner. There's nothing sophisticated about it, or I should say, nothing complicated about it. It's very simple, it's very straightforward, it's easy to keep, it's trouble free, and it will guarantee a healthy tank. So, yes, absolutely. A dirted tank is strongly recommended, at least by me, for brand new first timers. I have a video on this,
Yep.
specifically on the first time fish keeper, setting up your very first tank. I teach how to do that as a dirted tank. So, yeah, by all means.
Let's see if we can find that link and post it. Let's see. Aquatic Conquest said he found what he believed to be a plastic bead in my tank. It was 2 millimeters wide, and I pressed it between my fingers, and it was filled with organic material. What was it? He said it looked like eggs, but it could have been a seed maybe that dropped from a plant.
Organic material. I don't
Does it
know.
have like fluid in it?
Oh, I know what it was. I know what it was. It was one of those new juice-filled candies that some child dropped.
What were those things called? Gushers?
Yeah, like that. Right.
Let's see what else.
Who knows? Who knows? If you find another one, then you'll know more than you know now. If you find another one, you'll know it probably is an egg. Probably not a seed. A seed, if a seed rotted, it would also kind of, it would not be filled with liquid typically. It would just sort of dissipate out. Might have been an egg, might well have been. But if there never happens to be another one, then it probably is the seed. Or as Mary Page suggested, a gusher.
Let's see. David says he's going to break and lurking. So lurk away, David. Let's see. Joanna was wondering.
It was fun, Logan. Enjoyed having you.
Yes. I love Logan. He's a good guy. Let's see here. Joanna was wondering about Cory cats in a 135-gallon, 6 of each. And she wondered if you could, if you only did one species, but you can do several species, can't you? I mean,
yeah, they will tend to
no problem with that.
Together as species. In a big tank,
I know mine.
They'll separate out by species.
Yeah.
In a little
Rule
tank.
Britannica. I'm trying to figure out what. I know what it was. 40ers. Asked Father Fish, would you consider yourself to be living the dream? Uh-oh, he went silent.
Who's a smart ass here? What is living the dream? I don't know. Yeah, it's like living in Florida. Every year I've been here 30 years. Every year I've been here, I spend at least one period of time seriously considering leaving Florida. I would love to leave Florida. I would love not to live in Florida. My problem is I really can't think of another place that I would rather be.
Yeah.
I mean, the islands would be wonderful, but I would go stir crazy from the isolation.
Right after that, Rule Britannica.
It would be magnificent, but I would never be able to afford it. Living in a foreign country like Vietnam, the Philippines, whatever, Thailand would be exotic and remarkable, but I would get really anxious eventually about that. Living in Australia, well, too many hippies in Australia.
I want to go to Australia.
I know.
Let's see. Rule Britannica, let's see, says I don't have a mic, so I'm assuming maybe not to come up. But looking to set up a new tank, a 40-liter, 10 gallons, I think. I guess they're just wondering about the dirted tank. Yeah, Aquatic Conquest says setting up a new tank and would like some advice on whether it's a good idea to set up a dirty tank, not a dirty tank, a dirty tank. No, a dirty tank.
Same difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it with betables. You know, it doesn't matter what size
Thank you, GRB. GRB posted the link.
Oh, good. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah,
Thank
the
you so much.
principle is the same. It doesn't matter what size the tank is. The principle is what matters. And the principle is having a balanced environment, having something that's self-sustaining. And you do that with a dirted tank. It happens all by itself if you create the basic conditions for it.
Let's see.
Fish Dreams is agreeing with me.
Let's see.
40 days fish. I live in Maine. It was 40 this morning. That's a little cold. See, here's the other thing. I love New England. I do dearly love New England, but it gets cold up there. My God, it gets cold. And I can't deal with the cold anymore. 30 years in Florida ruins you. Tisha. Tisha.
Let's see.
Oh, nice.
Oh, have a good day, Langdon. Against the flows in Georgia. Let's see here. Joanna says, we believe you're living the dream because we want to be there with you. We all want to go to Florida.
Right. And you should. You should. Everyone should come.
You think I could get away with a GoFundMe to get me to Florida?
I don't know.
Oh,
that's a little. You might want to be careful about that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Percent. I don't have my glasses on. I can't pronounce the name, but wanted to know if you can cap dirted tanks using gravel.
Well, you gotta have it. Yeah, percent pyramidal. It's got to be really deep. A finer gravel, you can do better. I've seen some done with river gravel, so 3 to 4 inches deep. You can do that and get away with it. Just got to be deeper. That's all. The principle, the idea, the basic idea of the sand is to keep the dirt out of the water, so it acts as a barrier. Gravel is not going to be a very good barrier unless it's thick enough, deep enough, that dirt's not going to be able to work its way up and into the water column. So that's really the consideration. If you like the look of gravel, then put sand in and add a little gravel to the top of it. You can also bevel it from the front to the back so it looks more shallow in the front. You can even have solid gravel in the front. I mean, there are a lot of ways to kind of skin that cat, but the principle that you want to keep in mind with the dirted tank, and it's one that the literature is really not all that clear on, but it's kind of critical. It is critical that you keep the dirted substrate out of the water column, unless that is you're just trying to grow a lot of carpet plants, or you have fish in it that really want to live in loam, like the pygmy sunfish, for example. Or doing a tank that requires a very high level of nutrition in the water column, as with tuber plants that take their nutrition from the water column and not from the substrate. 45 in Michigan, Nicholas.
Yes. Langdon and Annals, I think they might, but said I'm behind in the conversation, but I swear having deep sand substrates saves me and my goldfish a lot of trouble. Absolutely.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, and particularly with a fish like goldfish that tend to create a lot of mulm because they eat a lot and they're spitting up sand all the time, picking it up and spitting it up. Now, they're not digging down into it. They may work that top 1/4 inch, maybe as much as 1/2 inch, but it ain't going to go deeper than that. Same with the cories, for that matter. They're not going to go deep. They may get down a quarter of an inch. They may get down half an inch. They're not going to get down deeper. They're not diggers, really.
Sifter, or not sifters, but
Sifters,
they just,
shifters,
yeah, they just,
right?
they barble around.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
see.
I like the bobblehead idea. I think
I
that's
do
cool.
too.
How do we get a bobblehead?
I don't know, but I've seen some of the other chanimals. I said chanimals. Chanimals have them.
Pretty good. I like Chanimals. Chanimals is good. Chanimals, we'll adopt that. Come visit the Chanimals on Father Fish Show. Or come on Chanimals.
Like I said, GRB, thank you again for posting those links. I can't post the links from my phone. I've just got too many things going on, too many devices.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to do that either. I think I've gone back as far as I want to go back. Psychedelic said I'd love to live on an isolated island. It's a nice fantasy.
Oh yeah.
I've done it at various times. Actually, I did I lived in a cabin in the woods in New England for a couple of years once, and that was pretty nice. I enjoyed that. There was a pond nearby where I fished. I collected mushrooms, learned how to find edible mushrooms. It was pretty cool. Shot a turkey once. I don't think.
I was going to tell you, last night I was watching Aquafunk, and he was on there with Tiffany Rose. And right at the end of it, they were just talking about how much they enjoyed. She said her and her kids listen to you every morning and dance along with the song. So if they're listening, I just wanted to say hello. Danikin just walked in.
Hi, Danikin. Kenny.
Is there nobody out there that wants to come up and visit with us today?
We need to put a link. Let me get a link up.
Uh-oh, we got a super chat.
Joanna, I
Joanna.
See that. Hi,
Thank you, Joanna.
A super sticker. From
super sticker.
Canada. Right.
Anton. Okay, Anton Slavert. Hi, everyone. Please help. I have a pair of jewels. I want to remove the male and put him in the other females. Will it be possible, or will he pair with the new female?
What?
That's the last comment.
With other females. Well, yeah, I don't. You know what you probably need to do is, I would put him in timeout, and then pull a chair up next to the tank, and have a little conversation with this guy, and try to get a sense of where he's coming from. I mean, you don't know what the realities are for his life. Come on. Jewels, male jewel cichlids. Male jewel cichlids will breed with guppies. Male jewel cichlids will breed with your thumb. Male jewel cichlids don't much care what it is. If they're in with it, they're going to go for it.
Let's see. Oh, wait a minute.
I wouldn't much worry about it. They're going to do their thing. Go for it, Anton. Yes, Mary.
Nothing. I'm sorry. I'm just interrupting. No, I've been trying to figure out which channel Tiffany Rose was on. So is she all in one tanks? Is that you? She said, somebody said, hello. Yes, we love tuning in every morning. It's a great start to our day. So I wanted to make sure I'm following her.
All in tanks.
Is that the all in tank? What'd I say? All in one tanks.
Yeah, well, same difference, isn't it?
Against the flow, Albert DeBoer.
Thank you, Joe.
Oh, it must be. Okay, now I know who you are. I was looking for you last night. I kept putting in Tiffany Rose, but I was getting all kind of crazy stuff.
All right. Yeah, I went to bed last night. I was worn out from all the driving.
Did you go? I forgot. Did you say you went to the net place too? Did you go to the warehouse?
We did. We went to the warehouse. Oh, that was the third stop.
Aha.
And they they don't allow you in the warehouse anymore. It's door service. You have to knock on the door, and somebody comes to the door, and you ask them what you want.
That sounds kind of shady.
Yeah, the guy went back, and he came out later, and he said, "We don't carry that anymore. But you can get it from Padre Island Nets on Padre Island in Texas."
Oh my goodness.
Right. So now I got to
Wow.
look that up, see if I can get it online. But we went next door then to the tackle shop. This is probably the biggest tackle shop in the world. It's a huge warehouse, 20-foot ceilings, stacked floor to ceiling with product. Utterly amazing. Kenny, there he
Good
is.
morning.
How are
Hey,
you?
Kenny.
I finally got my lazy butt out of bed early enough to see you two this morning.
Well, all right. It's still dark there. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys get up early for this show, man.
Yeah, Alex.
Oh yeah.
Alex very often is up and about him. So
Right.
he jumps on occasionally in the mornings. Nice to
I
see
don't
you.
see.
So you going collecting today?
No, we're locked in today. Yesterday was the day. And all
Yesterday, huh?
we did, yeah, we ran around the shops, and I was so distracted I did not do a single video, which is unfortunate because one of the stops would have been fun. That was the reptile guy, the wholesaler, Southeast Reptiles. Lots and lots and lots of turtles. He does a huge business in turtles. But
Nice.
I got a really pretty pair of adult veiled chameleons, the male of which has been on with us this morning. So he's back. He's doing well and changing colors. I had to put him back in the cage. He was much too busy. So you were visiting Jason. Did you see his new place?
I have not yet. I'm planning on probably going up there this Sunday, maybe.
Oh, okay. Real excited about it. I want to try to get him on here. Same problem, getting him out of bed early in the
No,
morning.
Jason's a pretty early riser.
Yeah, he did say he would come on. We're just waiting for him to pop on at some point. I'm sure we'll find him. But I'm excited about his shop. That's really pretty neat.
Yes.
You want to talk about a guy that transformed in 35-day period? I mean, man.
Amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm really surprised he's doing it because it's he's got a new job and now a new business. It's a lot to undertake, and the way he's doing this shop, he's going to have to be there. He isn't going to be able to train some kid to run it.
Right. I think it's going to be one of those things that it's, knowing Jason, when he's there, they can come on in. If he's not there, it's closed. You know what I mean?
I expect you're right. I think it'll be kind of by appointment or maybe limited schedule, limited openings. It'll probably be there in the evenings and weekends. And that's okay. That's not a bad schedule for a pet shop, for a fish store, evenings and weekends. I'm not doing it, but I'd be smart if I did.
Plus, I think he thinks he'll probably do more shipping type stuff, online
stuff.
type of work.
Yeah, he did say he was going to do online, but it's such a beautiful property, such a really great location. Yeah,
Well, the
beautiful.
entire island that he lives on, Father Fish, is just drop dead gorgeous. I mean, it's just amazing out there. The whole
Really.
new world. Yeah, it's like Seattle. You got the grind, you got all the busyness around, but the minute you hit that ferry and get off on the other side, it's like you landed in a new country almost. That's how nice it is.
Well, yeah, I've
Believe me,
seen
I'm
him
going to get out of
standing on his
Portland for a
back
couple of
deck.
days, so I'll be heading up there soon.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sure you'll do some dids, so we'll be excited to see it. He stood out on his back deck showing the vista from his house. It is magnificent.
It was beautiful. Beautiful,
Yeah, and the ferry,
beautiful.
when you're going across, if you're lucky enough, there are times of the year where you're going across on the ferry, you'll see killer whales, and I believe he said gray whale.
Oh my
Oh,
word.
that would be neat.
So I wasn't lucky enough coming across the last time, so I'm hoping. I think this is the time of year they start to end up in the harbor, so I'm hoping I see some next time.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Did you want me to
Yeah,
do some whale collecting, Father Fish?
I beg your pardon.
Did you want me to? What size net you think I need to catch a whale?
Size net.
I
What
was
size
being
net?
facetious,
That ain't the problem. That ain't the
I think
problem. Is you need a tank big enough to hold it.
right?
yeah. I think I told y'all about that last year. We were at the Ocean City Bike Fest in Maryland, and we heard the thing over the radio that said there was a beached whale, and my son-in-law and I got out there, and it was a baby. What was it? I can't remember now.
Pilot or something.
No, gosh, I just talked about it yesterday. I can't believe I just went blank. But anyway, there was a baby whale on the beach, and we all were like, putting water on it and trying, but it was too late. But you could see them. It probably was its mom out there swimming, and it just didn't make it. But that was a truly incredible sight, and that was a baby. Oh my gosh, what's the ones they tried to keep in the aquarium that time in Georgia? I cannot think of one.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Oh, Rule Britannica says if you have a terrarium for your chameleon, do you have any springtails in there for them? They also help clean up the mold.
I will have to get some. I'm not set up yet. Psychedelic's asking, what is a springtail?
Yeah.
It's a very tiny little bug that lives in the dirt that kind of hops around. That very tiny little reptiles eat. Tree frogs, for example. Little tiny tree frogs eat springtails.
GRB.
They do a good job of keeping things clean.
Beluga whale. No, it wasn't beluga. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember what it was. I just was talking.
Oh, they have beluga.
It wasn't a beluga. I'm just.
Against the flow saying Atlanta has beluga.
Yeah. I'm having one of those senior moments. It just absolutely left me. Now listen, I have a birthday in November. I want to figure out how to have me a live stream too.
Right.
Oh, I don't think I'd have the turnout for like you did, Father Fish, but it'd still be fun.
Oh, wasn't that incredible?
It was.
We had 9.
Benny had a good one too.
9 pictures on our screen on my birthday. We had 9 different people up at once. It said it'll hold 10. We couldn't get a 10th person to come up to try it, but it was fabulous.
Yes, it was.
Great fun.
Let's see what else. Anybody else done anything? Let's see.
Be right back. I gotta get a coffee.
Okay, that's what I need too. Oh my gosh, that's gonna drive me crazy that I can't remember what that kind of whale was, and it's like so common. I don't know. I just know after the cops got there, they ran us all off, and we had to make a circle around it, and we stood. But it was really heartbreaking. Had to be. I'd say it was born, or something. It had to be something wrong with it. No, it wasn't a humpback.
Humpback, not a humpback. Sperm whale.
I was trying to think of sperm whale, but it wasn't a sperm whale.
Smaller.
I'm going to think. Oh, I'm telling you. It was, like I said, it was in Maryland. It was the Bike Fest, and my daughter set up a she has a vendor's booth there because she makes the beard oils and stuff. Chattanooga Ed. Well, cheers with father fish. I raise you a father fish. Chink, clink, clink, clink. A gray or blue whale. That's what I'm. Was it a
I
blue
didn't see
whale?
those when I was down there, Father Fish. Did you have those in the shop?
Had to be a blue whale, maybe.
What's that, whales?
Huh?
What?
Hi, Holly.
I'm sorry.
I
didn't get that.
The coffee
have
cups.
what?
Did you have
Oh, the
coffee cups?
Oh, you haven't seen the mugs. Yeah, right. Father Fish mug, absolutely.
Wait a minute. Here's what you do. You go. If I can get it right.
You got it right.
Yeah, they're available on PayPal. You can get your very own Father Fish mug. Go on PayPal to fatherfish at fatherfish.net. Leave a deposit of $25 with your name and address, and we'll send you out a mug. We cover shipping costs, so that includes shipping.
Nice.
And we're gonna have T-shirts coming up. Working
Yeah,
on.
did you see this?
I've been dinking around with mine too. The T-shirts and whatnot. So
she was thinking about putting let's see, hanging on my head, a betta and a goldfish on each end of it.
Yeah, I was talking to Alex about it last night. He called me. And that's kind of what he had in mind. Is,
and he's got the store's what I'm trying to figure out. Danica Mike can help us with this too. Setting up these Teespring stores, or I think Susan said
there's a Teespring, Father Fish, and then basically what's nice about them, you can design your shirt and everything right there online, and then you basically don't have to order any to keep in the shop. You can actually send them to that site, and then it only charges when they're made. So
yeah, that's excellent.
Then they also have koozies. They got face masks now available, where you can, with the face mask being a big deal right now.
Somebody was talking about a bobblehead.
Can they do those?
How to do a bobblehead?
I didn't even look into that, but that would be cool,
wouldn't it?
Then Mary wouldn't have to sit there with the cup going like this.
I can see you and Danny as one too. You have the Danny and Kenny bobbleheads.
Yeah, me with a big ear getting chewed out.
It'd say, "That's my favorite fish." That one's my favorite fish.
They all are my favorites, Dan.
That's right. Me too. Well, we got, let's see. Oh, Morgan. Hello, Morgan.
Atkins is saying, I got some jungle val in with my cichlids. 24 hours and it's still planted. I think I may have a winner. I do this all the time. I plant. I've planted tanks with big cichlids.
What happened?
He was in one of the small tanks here on the right.
He was? This one?
Yeah. Across from the turtles, those small tanks.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
Bummer, we just lost a little baby arowana.
Oh, no.
I know. I never lose those things. It's really unusual for them to die like that. So I don't know what happened.
Oh, I got to text my aunt.
Oh, I bet I do know what happened. We put a bunch of feeders in with them, and they were Gambusi. And I bet the Gambusia killed them because they are anxious little devils. That's
you were saying that while we were down there. They're not mean, huh?
Which? The
Gambusia.
They're mean as sin. They're terrible little things. They'll go after a fish a foot long and kill it. They're tiny little fish, an inch long, but they're absolute terrorists. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I don't even like them as feeders. I every, what, here's what happens. Now it's for the next 2 years, I'm going to hate Gambusi and not want them in the shop. And then Frank or somebody's going to come in with a bucket full of them and say, look what I got. I'm going to say, oh, wonderful feeders. And I'm going to throw them in a tank, and then I'll put something like a little arowana in, and it'll be dead the next day. And I will be reminded of why I hate Gambusia. And it happens like that. I mean, I was at this place with them 2 years ago. Didn't want another one in the shop. I relinquished, and here's what happened. In 2 years, it'll happen again. God willing, I'm here in 2 years. Gambusia, nasty little bugger. You can't keep with anything. They just...
Psychedelic says, tiny little piranha, she calls them.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. Nasty things.
Okay, Leslie. It sounds like she might, or he, I know men that are named Leslie too, may have, I'd say they're planaria. Says, I thought they were worms, but now appear to be leeches in my tanks. I have not noticed that they other the fish, but my dirted shrimp tank is filled with them. Help.
Yeah, it's probably
the dreaded planaria.
Are you back? Oh, there it is. I see it.
Yeah.
Leeches.
They just came in.
Like leeches. Yeah, it's probably planaria. They're
I know I had it.
Thing. I don't know anything that eats them. What eats them?
Pea puffers.
Is that it?
Right. Absolutely.
I heard somebody say Cory cats did one time, but that was all that was in my tank, and it was covered.
Cory will.
No.
Puffers will, and any puffer will eat them.
I ended up treating mine, though, with that Panicure or Panicure C or whatever. I did that. But now I can't put any Nerite snails in there or anything.
Right,
so,
right.
Kind of goofed up my tank, yeah.
I need to take a break, guys. I'll be right back. Carry on.
Okay. Hello, Big Tank Hank. I've missed a few hellos. Morgan, hello. Leslie, hello. Abolished, hello. I don't know if I said hello to D3V yet, but he's been here for a while. If I've missed anything, y'all please post it again. I think I've got everything. Okay, entertain us, Kenny.
Good morning.
She said they swim like eels, but grab on something and stretch and shrink up when they're moving. Hello, John Cox.
The ones she has are probably kind of a brownish red color.
Okay.
Would be my guess. If they're the same kind I get, they're kind of creepy, actually.
Yeah, mine were just like the little white ones.
No, these ones, I don't know, Leslie, if it's the kind of brownish red ones, I get those occasionally. If you have a puffer of any sort, they'll eat them.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Thirsty Rabbit said had one in his wild caught rainbow tank. Wouldn't that be nice to have a wild caught rainbow tank? Here we're catching gambusies and what are those things we got out of the creek out here? Chubs. Hello, Pat and Jess. That's it all in. There was somebody else, so I just missed. Let's see.
Morning, Lori.
So what are you and Danny? Yes, Lori. What are you and Danny up to?
Well, I'm here in about 10 minutes. Yesterday, she overslept by an hour. She's supposed to be logged in for her job at Intel at like 7 o'clock. So that's partly the reason I got up early this morning, to make sure she doesn't do it again.
What time is it there?
It is just now 6:30, 6:38.
Oh, okay. You're on the same time like Alex is, right?
Yep.
Something like that.
Alex
All
is
right.
about 3 hours north of me.
Okay. Let's see. Holly Gibbs. Oh, she says she's going to pick up 12 mystery snails tomorrow, lime, blue, magenta, and got an awesome deal. 4 for, does that say $3? That's a really good deal. If I can see that correctly. Where's my glasses? Wait a minute. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, $3.
$3. Boy, you did good, Holly.
What are you talking about?
She got, oh, we can't tell you. It's a secret.
Oh, there it is. I got it. 4 for 3 together. That's a steal.
That's a good deal. Okay, so Leslie says, are they worms or leeches? So they're, okay, did you hear all that, Father Fish? They're, well, we were talking about it when you got up, I think. But she says they're brown. Okay, they look like eels. They grab onto something and stretch out, then shrink up when moving. But planaria can be brown and white, right? They're,
yeah.
What's the other kind of worms?
Are they flat?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
If it's the ones like I've had, Father Fish, they're flat and the description is perfect. I mean, they grab onto things and fully extend out.
Yeah, that's.
They look like a leech.
They look like
they do look like a leech. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, planaria. They don't hurt a thing. Oh, Chris is here.
Yep. Hi, Chris Biggs.
Come on up and say hello, Chris.
Yeah.
Please.
Chris the Mad Aquarius.
Yep. Yeah, he's the planaria trap, which, let's see. I did have a video for a planaria trap that you just made with a drink bottle and, you know, a little one.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. Yeah, columnaris worms, GRB said.
It's not columnaris.
I tell you, when I got back from my trip,
by Jen Kim.
Danny Kim, what are you saying?
When I got back from my trip, I was cleaning out the Pleco tank, moving the Plecos, and there was all kinds of these like little miniature shrimp deals in the tank. I don't know what they were. I've never seen them. At first, I thought they were scuds or something, and then I got to look. My friend took them home and looked under the microscope. He says they're almost like a little shrimp.
You don't think they're scuds, huh?
Oh, we both looked at them. They don't look like scuds. They swim exactly like a shrimp.
Maybe they're a shrimp.
Have no idea where they came from.
Chris is saying we're an hour later up here on the tundra, so I'm never able to join in early, feed the farm, and get the kids rolling. Yeah, I know what farm life is like. That's true. And if you don't get it done when it needs to get done, it doesn't get done because something else needs doing after that. So you're on a pretty tight schedule when you're doing farm chores.
There.
Nice to have you stop in, Chris.
Yes.
Love you. Appreciate you.
We don't care if you're not early. You can come in late. Still take you.
Fish stream. Here we go. Here's the best advice. Fish streams. First time I got planaria, I freaked out and did the dog dewormer. That worked, but now I ignore them. Yeah, that's really the best advice. You know, if you can get a puffer, the puffer will deal with them, but they're not going to hurt anything. And here's the thing. Very often, you'll get little critters in your tank that will kind of explode in population because you have provided them a source of food. And that source of food may very well be a major problem that these little critters are overcoming on your behalf. That is to say, you have overfed your tank and some critter has come along and taken advantage of that and in the process saved your tank. So
Yeah,
not
but she was saying, she was mentioning it was in her shrimp tank, which Chris just mentioned also. And I know that planaria they'll kill shrimp, won't they? Well, he said they will quickly decimate shrimp. And she did say it was in her shrimp tank. Alexander Lee was recommending, what was it? No planaria?
Puffer will eat shrimp like candy.
Yeah. But talking about the planaria killing shrimp.
I don't think so. I'm not aware of it. I mean,
now I had heard that too. I don't know where I heard it from.
Chris is saying he will. I will take his word for it.
Yeah. Yeah, they will.
What's it in their shrimp tank? Calm.
Now, Alexander Lee said the no planaria stuff, and they've used that in their shrimp tank. But I know the dog dewormer is not good in the shrimp tank because I have shrimp.
Right.
Oh, Holly Gibbs says she's taking. Oh, Father Fish, I'm taking Hannibal back to the fish store and trading for something more suitable. He keeps trying to slam his head against the top of the tank, acting all crazy. Live and learn.
Who is this? Hannibal?
Is that her arowana or whatever she got that ate all the tetras? Or wait a minute, am I remembering that story correctly?
Oh, what in the world was? No, it was a clown loach.
Okay.
Clown knife, I think.
Yes, that's Chris said that the planaria is a shrimp keeper's biggest fear, and the no planaria product works awesome.
Leslie is saying they don't hurt the shrimp. Now, I don't know what she's referring to.
She's talking about the actual worms we were talking about, that they're not hurting the shrimp.
Yeah, Chris claims they will.
Yeah.
So
Holly said a clown knife.
Yeah, it is a clown knife. I thought that's what I remembered. Yeah. Can I put a buffer in shrimp? Well, we did that.
Shrimp.
Yeah, you won't have any shrimp left, guaranteed.
Let's see. Detrius worms? Detrius, or how do you say that? Detrius worm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Detritus.
There we go. Leslie, maybe, I don't know if she wants to send a picture to your.
I'll be right back. I want to make sure Danny's awake.
Okay.
Take care, Danican.
He'll be back. Okay. Oh, he's saying that it won't affect the adults, but if she starts not seeing any more baby shrimplets anymore, there's her answer. Like if they, they're not reproducing. That's what I'd heard. They'd really take the little baby shrimps out.
Well, most everything will eat baby shrimp. Oh, the worms, you mean?
Yeah.
Chris is saying puffer will eat all the shrimp. We got that. Planaria product works. And Chris is saying planaria is a shrimp keeper's biggest fear. Well, maybe because of the babies. That would make sense, I guess. Where are we? Pea puffers. Leslie, have to find a way to move some shrimp to another tank, then deal with the worms. Well, right. That makes sense. Try to save your population. Or a chunk of it at least. Chris had another comment here. They won't affect the adults, but if she no longer sees young, there's her answer. Aha, okay. Well, that makes sense. Because I was sure they didn't have any way to catch adults. What do we have here? Another cat. So is Danny up?
Yep, she's awake.
Oh, all right.
Hello, Sam Dam. And hello, Rohan. Let's see.
I've got a
58.
gentleman coming over to get fish this morning.
Oh,
Nice. What's he doing?
He's taking the rest of
that I
our
don't know.
cichlid shellies. Danny and I want to go another direction with that 50 low boy. We're going to put Similis in there.
Oh, cool. Chris is saying it just started snowing there. I figured you'll.
Somebody was asking if the no planaria would hurt the snails. Oh, will it kill snails? Allison asked that.
No, but there is another parasite, another little critter that kills snails. It's a boring, boring, a boring animal that actually eats into the shell until it gets to the body, and then lays eggs where its larvae then kill the snail. And there are a couple of different ones. There's one, we've got a problem with them, with their nearite snails. They attack the whorl, right at the tip of the snail, where the whorl kind of ends. They attack that and chew it until they can get into the snail.
That's what happened to my snail.
There's another one on the mystery snail. They'll start chewing on the lip of the snail and they'll work up until they hit until they hit the flesh, and then they'll go into the snail. So there are a couple of these parasites. I don't have a clue how to treat them or what to do about them. And when you get them, you got to get rid of everything that's infested and kind of boil the system out if you don't want to lose snails.
Chris says those are snail nematodes, are what you're talking about.
Okay, all right. Another nasty nematode.
Yes.
Nematodes are amazing critters. They're nematodes that are the absolute favorite critter of fish breeders. They're called microworms. They're a nematode that is a fabulous fish food for very tiny baby fish. There are other nematodes that eat fish. There are nematodes that bore into fish. There's an immense variety of nematodes in the world, and they're all different characteristics, different shapes and sizes. It's like a vast population, really more than a population. It's a vast genus of animals, like mammals. Think of all the different kinds of mammals there are. Well, nematodes are like that. They're all different kinds of nematodes that do all different kinds of things. Some of them are highly desirable, and some of them are completely intolerable.
Yeah, Abolish just brought up that. They said, do we not have beneficial nematodes in the aquarium hobby to control the bad ones?
You bet. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's interesting. Are there nematodes that control other nematodes? I'm sure there are.
Stephen?
We need, where's Stephen when we need him? Right.
Or Thomas. Where's Thomas? Does he know stuff like that?
Yeah, he might. He might.
So Fish Dream says a friend of hers gave her Father Fish and Daniken stickers. You see that, Father Fish?
Woohoo!
My guess is it must have been Ed or James.
Must have been, right. Yeah, I think when they were at the sale, the show the other day. Nice.
Yeah, the Indiana swap up in Indianapolis.
That was pretty nice, wasn't it? Did you see that swamp in Pennsylvania that Q visited?
I
That was
have not seen it. I
Saturday
didn't
or
get to see it.
Let's see. Roger S. wants to know, how can I grow beneficial bacteria? And go. And go.
How can I grow beneficial bacteria? Gee whiz.
GRB put in a good answer pretty quickly.
What's that?
Get another sponge filter or something from somebody else's tank, one already seeded, or some filter media. I should have let you answer that. I'm sorry.
Listen, yeah, he took the steam right out of me there.
That was bad. I'm sorry. I was taught not to be rude.
Well,
Roxanne was here, Sam. I don't know where she is. Roxanne,
I was thinking about something nasty, but
see, I'm glad I shut that down. I just felt like something was going to come out of your mouth that we might not. I'm just kidding.
Sorry. I got an edge of it here. Let me grab a corner with this tug on it. The way to get beneficial bacteria in a fish tank.
Yes, for it.
This is going to be highly scientific procedure.
This is what we're going out on.
Okay, you start by putting water in a tank. Just start by putting water in the tank. And then you can do anything. Doesn't matter what it is. You can wash your hands in it.
Yep.
You can throw some soup in it. You can pee in it. You can do anything. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do in that water, 2 days later, there will be beneficial bacteria in that tank. Beneficial bacteria is simply bacteria that break down waste. And what kind of bacteria breaks down waste? All kinds of bacteria break down waste. There is no bacteria in the strict sense in which we're describing it that is not beneficial, which is to say all bacteria is beneficial. Now, some bacteria may be less beneficial for our purposes than others. For example, flesh-eating bacteria. Well, that may be beneficial in some circumstances, is certainly not at all for our purposes. So when you talk about beneficial bacteria, you're simply talking about a natural process that occurs automatically, occurs naturally, occurs in any environment that is not sterile. There. I did it.
That was good.
Michael,
I just realized.
The Lehigh Valley Flea Market. That was magnificent. Karen Haas it was really remarkable. They had a couple of shops there that had major displays and all kinds. I would have died to have been there. I would have loved to have been there. Color Guppies is here. Hello, Color Guppies.
Yes.
Happy to see you. Trying to learn. Oh my.
Yep. Percent, Color Guppies, and Rohan are having a discussion about India. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Let's see. Have I missed anybody? I was thinking about the planaria thing. I didn't realize what a thing LRB had about people asking the planaria question every time during a live stream. The first live stream I got on, the very first one I got on, I asked it.
Planaria. Colored guppies. I'm trying to learn Tamil. I speak 5 of the Indian languages.
That's cool.
Trying to learn more Dravidian languages. Wow. That's
neat.
Absolutely remarkable.
I just think it's so cool we got people from all over the world. That's just awesome.
Oh, I know. Prasad is in Tamil Nadu, India. Yeah, we have a lot of people in India. We have a whole group from India.
Speaking, you said Michael's Fish Room. I think Michael's is one of the ones that sells seeded filters on his website or something like that.
That would be tricky to ship.
I was just going to say, you'd almost have to do it overnight. And even then, you're only going to have probably, what, a 50-50 shot, if that?
Yeah, I don't know. You could put it in an oxygenated bag. But I don't know how long it would last. The problem is it's going to be, well, here you go. Same thing. It'll become anaerobic in a sealed bag. It's the whole thing about selling live sand for saltwater. They sell bags of live sand. Well, yeah, it's bags of live sand that's in a sealed bag that's been sitting in it for 6 months. So what do you think is really in there? It's live sand, okay. I mean, there's bacteria in there, but it's anaerobic bacteria. So what happens? You open the bag, you dump it in the fish tank, and the first thing that happens is all that anaerobic bacteria is exposed to the atmosphere. And what does it do? It dies. Every bit of it dies. Every single bit of that anaerobic bacteria dies. And then what happens? Then aerobic bacteria says, "Oh, dinner!" And they rush in and start feeding on all this anaerobic bacteria that's died. And a month later, you have a balanced tank.
Let's see.
What we suggest is that you not buy bags of live sand. Take a scoop of sand from an existing tank and sprinkle it around the top of your tank. And that will give you live bacteria culture that will permeate. And here's the thing. There are a lot of different kinds of bacteria and a lot of different kinds of culture. It's not just bacteria. It's also microscopic life. It's little tiny animals. It's one-celled animals. It's lots of different things that you need in that tank in order to be able to really create the balance. You don't get a balance with a single kind of animal, like a single kind of bacteria, a monoculture. I've talked a little bit about monoculture. Monoculture is what happens in a brand new tank. The first thing that gets in there runs wild because everything is theirs. It's like virgin territory, and they just multiply and take over everything. And they're sitting there all giggly and happy and sappy and full of themselves. And then some interloper comes in and says, "Aha, prey." And they come in and start eating the other guys. And they start.
You got them wound up now, Mary.
And then now we've got two critters.
Sorry, y'all.
And then what happens? A bigger beast comes along.
Oh, no.
He said, "Oh, look what we have here, boys and girls." Now, this goes on and on and on. There's this constant competition and constant predation and constant animals finding a different way to eat stuff that's there. And eventually you wind up with a very rich environment of many different kinds of creatures. And that's when you begin to get a real balance. That takes time. It doesn't happen quick.
What have I done? I just hit somebody on accident. Rule, I'm sorry. I don't know how I just hit that.
Oh, Rohan?
No, Rule Britannica. They can still hear us, can't they?
Yeah, I'm sure.
How do I undo that?
You might be able to go back in and click on it again. Click on the three dots.
So sorry, Rule.
Click on the three dots. See if you can.
I don't have three dots.
Cocks.
I'm on
Put
a
it
phone.
in the bag with some water in it too. It'll have enough moisture and enough air to last days. I moved filters that way many times after college. So John's saying, yeah, you can do it with oxygen, and it'll last for days. Probably so.
The comment was, oh wait, no, it was deleted by Cuddler Guppies. I thought I did that.
Starting a Father Fish WhatsApp group.
Okay.
All right.
How did I hide somebody? I don't know what I did. I was listening to your story and I had my finger on my phone, and when I looked down, I had hidden somebody. So I'm so sorry. I definitely did not mean to do that. But
I've done that a few times myself, Mary. Don't even.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Coffee grounds.
Let's see here. John Cox. Oh, no. I think they're answering somebody else.
So, Father Fish, have you caught any of those pygmy sunfish of
late?
Thank
you, Peplin.
No, we haven't. We got to get back out and do that. It's about an hour and a half drive to get to the collecting spot. And I don't want to go anywhere else because I know I can get as many as I want there. So I don't know when we're going to do that again. We need to also get down and do seahorses. Get back down to down south here, south of us, Boca. Get down to Boca. So yeah, there are a couple of trips kind of on the schedule. We just need to get to it. Oh, it's 10:05. Guys, we need to cut it off. I've got a couple of doctor's appointments this afternoon. We're running a little over here. Let me see if I can get. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah.
And Liberty Bell cichlids. Hello. They snuck in here at the end.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go.
Hello, Mary. Mary. Try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Come here. Come dance.
And bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish.
Let's do a wave. Go.
Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish.
I look special.
Bye, all.
Instrumental
Have a
break.
good day, everybody.
Bye,
Thanks for having me up, Father Fish. Bye, Mary.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all. Thanks, Danikin. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Thanks, all you mods.
Jenny, take care.
Bye, here, Fishy. I meant to say hi to you, too.
When you get up to Jason's.
Oh, I plan to.
Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish.
Another grandbaby.
Let's talk
Say
about
hi.
fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish.
Hang in there, Mary. We'll chat a bit. Bye, all.
I think that one will
Take
do.
care, guys. Lovely. Yes. Take care. Have a wonderful day. See you all in the morning.